Taurus, your mother's secret in heaven is urgent and will change everything for you. Taurus, today. Greetings, grounded and sensitive Taurus souls. It is with great joy that we connect in this sacred space to unveil divine messages destined solely for you. Taurus, the sign ruled by Venus, the personification of beauty, stability, and serenity. Your earthy and practical nature is a gift to the world, bringing steadfastness where there is uncertainty. But there is something else that the heavens want to whisper directly into your heart. Before we move on, I want to introduce a powerful mantra, a key to unlocking the doors within. I release the past, embrace healing, and manifest the abundance I deserve. Repeat it out loud, feel the vibration. And if this content makes sense to you, leave your like and subscribe to the channel, strengthening our community. Know that your presence here is not casual. An urgent cosmic revelation, an ancient secret, is ready to surface and transform your reality. It is a direct message from the spiritual realm, from a source of superior wisdom that watches you with infinite love. This communication has been guided to you because it is the perfect time to receive this truth. Trust the process and prepare to uncover what the universe has in store, especially for you. Taurus, even with your innate strength and your search for security, you may notice a feeling of immobility in certain areas of your life. A stillness that is not peace, but rather a subtle blockage, an invisible weight. This stagnation can manifest itself as difficulty in moving forward, in leaving behind old hurts or situations that no longer serve you. You, who value comfort and constancy so much, may be feeling a lack of fluidity, as if you are sailing against the current. There is sometimes an internal pressure to maintain a facade of calm and solidity, which can make it challenging to ask for help or simply admit that something is not going well. This continuous effort to maintain an image can drain your energy, creating restlessness beneath the calm surface. It can be an unconscious resistance to change, even when it is necessary for your growth. Understanding that these difficulties are part of the journey, not a sign of weakness, is the first step. You are not defined by these struggles, but by your ability to recognize and overcome them. If these words are already touching your soul, take a moment to subscribe and share your experience in the comments. Your story could be the light another Taurus needs today. At this crucial point in the journey, we connect with a heightened energy of pure compassion. The figure of the spiritual mother is not necessarily a biological figure, but a loving and wise presence, an inexhaustible source of affection and understanding that is always available to you. This essence is unconditional love in its purest form, capable of nourishing your soul and guiding your steps. It is this maternal energy that has the power to illuminate what is hidden, bringing to light behavioral patterns and beliefs that have shaped your life, many of which you don't even realize you carry. A spiritual mother offers an elevated view of the challenges you face. She doesn't diminish them, but presents them as opportunities for growth, valuable lessons disguised as obstacles. Under your loving gaze, every difficulty is an invitation to become stronger. Accept this love that doesn't judge, that welcomes you in your entirety, with your bright qualities and your shadow areas. She is the serene guide who will help you find the truth that resides within you. How does this loving guidance manifest and help us find the truth within? Often the cosmos employs ancient instruments to bring clarity. We now enter the realm of the tarot, not as a fixed oracle, but as an energetic mirror reflecting the invisible currents that flow through time and blood ties. Sacred blades do not predict the immutable future. They illuminate the present influences and remnants of the past that echo in your life. The first card drawn in this reading points to the secrets held at the heart of your family lineage, those deep memories and energy patterns that have become intertwined in the shared subconscious of your ancestry. Then, the second letter appears as a faithful reflection of the emotional memories of the ways of feeling and reacting that were transmitted from generation to generation, shaping instinctive responses. Finally, the third blade invites you to a deeper inner examination. She connects what has been revealed about your family with your own essence, asking you to contemplate these discoveries and tune in to your personal truth, separating what is yours from what was inherited. Upon discovering these echoes of the past, a feeling of heaviness or complexity may arise. However, Taurus, the intention is not to overwhelm you, but rather to provide you with the insight necessary to exercise your personal power and promote your development. Know for sure, the bonds of the past have no greater strength than your determination in the present. You have the ability to break cycles of discomfort or limitation, honoring the trajectory of your ancestors, but choosing to follow your own path with an expanded consciousness and full freedom. Achieving true emotional balance involves precisely this conscious transformation, the act of releasing the burden that does not belong to you. Understanding the roots of patterns doesn't mean you have to repeat them. You are the healing point in your family line, the soul designed to transcend old wounds, releasing the energy so that you and future generations can flourish to their full potential. Assuming your emotional sovereignty is an essential step to manifesting the full life you deserve. Continuing our exploration of family roots, we now direct the focus to the emotional marks, particularly present in the female lineage. It is important to emphasize that this examination only seeks to shed light, not to attribute blame. The objective is to identify the origin of certain patterns that may have influenced your trajectory. Think of it as understanding the seed to understand the plant. Examples of these emotional wounds may include a feeling of emotional abandonment, a lack of consistent emotional support, or the weight of expectations that were difficult to meet. However, just as physical scars tell a story of overcoming, these emotional marks are reminders of the incredible healing capacity and resilience inherent in your soul. Recognizing where these wounds come from is the initial and most important step to begin transforming them. Rather than burdens, they can become sources of strength and understanding, paving the way to a more authentic connection with yourself and healthy feminine energy. Returning to the symbolism of the sacred cards, Tarot now unfolds the hidden currents that permeated its feminine line. The slides show how interactions and roles within the family could have sown doubts or silent insecurities. Perhaps this led to a pattern of self-denial, where your own needs were pushed aside, or a difficulty expressing what you really felt or needed. Understand, Taurus, that these complex family structures are not your fault. They are energetic legacies that unintentionally you ended up carrying. In many of these contexts, displaying vulnerability could be perceived as a sign of weakness, making it difficult to create bonds based on genuine authenticity. This perception created subtle barriers to free and open emotional connection. The call now is for you to begin separating your true identity from the dynamics you have learned. Discerning what is inherent in you and what has simply been absorbed from the environment is a vital step towards your emotional freedom. This is the time to recognize the shadow of these roles, not to blame yourself, but to free yourself from them. Taurus, if you're feeling this truth awakening something inside you, now is the perfect time to subscribe and leave a comment. Tell us, what part of your journey are you ready to heal? On this path of self-knowledge and healing, we reach a crucial point, prioritizing oneself, a gesture that in many contexts can sound like an audacious, even revolutionary act. For too long, the pattern of putting the needs of others ahead of your own may have masked your real essence and your intrinsic right to complete happiness. It is essential to recognize and affirm you, Taurus, also fully deserve care, attention, and nourishment for your soul and your emotions. To be able to offer your best and share your energy in a healthy way, your own vase needs to be filled, overflowing with well-being. This involves establishing clear and healthy boundaries, learning to say no when something drains your vitality or goes against your values, thus protecting your precious energy. Self-care isn't just limited to the physical. It deeply encompasses the emotional, mental, and spiritual. Deliberately dedicating time to activities that genuinely nourish your soul is not a luxury, but a necessity. It is through this conscious care that you honor your journey and allow yourself to fully blossom. Now, looking deeper, we detect that behind the patterns of self-denial, there may be a subtle but significant blockage, what we call silent voting. This is an almost invisible restriction that may be limiting your ability to experience full joy and satisfaction in its entirety. This vow is not an oath spoken out loud, but rather a deep-rooted belief, often operating on an unconscious level. Its origin may be at some significant moment in your life, or as we have seen, it may be an energetic inheritance transmitted by the family system. How does this vote manifest itself? It may be the belief that you are not worthy of having everything you want, that happiness always comes with some kind of suffering, or that to be loved or accepted, you must carry the weight or problems of others. This vow operates on a deep level, often creating an internal, almost imperceptible resistance to opportunities that would bring more joy, well-being, and abundance into your life. Recognizing the existence of this inner vow is the first and most vital step in beginning the process of its dissolution. And now, Taurus, with this clear realization, the energy trapped by that silent vow is finally ready to be released. What once served you, perhaps as an unconscious survival strategy or a way of dealing with family burdens, no longer aligns with your current truth. This vote, once a shield, has become a barrier. With the benevolence of the spiritual mother by your side and the strength of your will clear and present, the time has come to undo these bonds. You can do this by pronouncing words with intention. Consider this powerful statement. I revoke all vows of suffering, limitation, and sacrifice. I open myself to receive the joy, abundance, and love I deserve. Feel the weight of these words, the truth they carry. Imagine the bonds of limiting belief loosening, each knot gently unraveling, releasing the energy that was trapped. Feel a new lightness taking over your being, as if invisible chains are falling. This dissolution is not just a concept. It is an opening of a door, a permission for vital energy to flow unhindered. It is the open door to a life of greater joy and prosperity in all its forms. To establish this new reality of freedom and worthiness, I invite you now to a simple ritual, a sacred moment to nourish your soul and reaffirm your intention to embrace life in its fullness. Choose a quiet location where you will not be disturbed. If desired, light a candle to create an atmosphere of serenity. Make yourself comfortable, whether sitting or lying down, and gently close your eyes. Start breathing consciously and deeply. With each exhale, visualize and feel any tension, any heavy memory or remnant of the old vow leaving your body, being released into the earth or air. With each inhalation, visualize a soft, loving light, the energy of the spiritual mother, filling your being, restoring, healing. As you breathe in and out, repeat silently or in a whisper the affirmations that resonate with your soul. I release the past. I accept healing. I am open to joy and abundance. I connect with the love that guides me. Allow these words to settle in your heart. Remember, this connection to the energy that heals and guides is always available to you whenever you seek it. With the old vow undone and the healed energy anchored in your being, prepare yourself, Taurus, as a panorama full of vitality unfolds in front of you. The landscape of your life, now less dense with the weight of the past, begins to vibrate in a new way. Abundance, once perhaps felt as scarce or difficult, begins to manifest in your reality in surprising and fluid ways. It's not just about material prosperity, but also about a wealth of inner peace, about opportunities that arise unexpectedly, about moments of pure beauty and pleasure that touch your soul. In your relationships, healing makes room for more authentic and uplifting connections. Now, more aligned with your own worth, you attract people who truly appreciate you for who you are. Establishing limits, once a challenge, becomes a natural act of self-care, strengthening healthy bonds and releasing those that no longer serve. Your well-being, both physical and emotional, responds positively to this release. The body may feel lighter, with greater vitality and renewed balance. This is the dawn of a new phase, where you walk with calm confidence, grace, and the unshakable certainty of your worthiness to live a full and happy life. As the new horizon unfolds, we now seek confirmation and wisdom from the sacred tarot cards, validating the profound journey of self-discovery and healing you have experienced. What do universal energies reveal about this moment of yours? The first card that manifests now symbolizes integrated wisdom. She speaks of his deep understanding of the patterns that influenced him, recognizing the past not as a prison, but as a book of learning. This card affirms your inherent power to rewrite your own destiny, using the lessons of what you have been through to build a conscious future. Then the second card emerges, vibrating with the energy of fulfillment and full flourishing. It represents the authentic being that you are, finally emerging in your entirety, free from the restrictions and ties that previously limited you. It is the image of your soul blossoming. Finally, the third blade seals this chapter of transformation with the energy of emotional fullness. It confirms the harmony you are achieving, the inner peace that is being established, and the certainty that you are aligned with your true path. This final tarot reading is not a prediction, but a cosmic validation. It confirms that your transformation is real, that you have integrated the necessary wisdom, and that you absolutely deserve all the happiness that is on your way. With integrated wisdom and a lighter heart, the invitation now extends beyond your personal universe. If this message resonated deeply with you, if you felt the truth of these words touching your soul, consider sharing this video with other Taurians who may be on a similar journey. By sharing, you widen the circle of light and love, allowing more people to receive this transformative revelation. Strengthening our community is essential on this path. Your experience is valuable. Leave your comments below. Share your perceptions, your struggles, and your victories. Together, we can offer mutual support and encouragement, creating a space of acceptance and understanding. If you feel like you need additional tools or a more personal guide, know that there are resources available that can help you further. Meditations focused on healing, personalized tarot readings to delve deeper into specific issues, or online support groups are avenues to consider. Your presence here is an honor, and I am immensely grateful for your trust and for allowing this message to reach you. We will continue to provide content that inspires and supports your journey of self-discovery. As we say goodbye to this moment of connection, may the loving and wise energy of the spiritual mother continue to surround you, guiding your every step and protecting you on your ever-evolving journey. Understand, Taurus, that the path of healing and growth is a constantly weaving tapestry, with new threads and colors added every day. There will be moments of challenge, yes, but you now carry with you the inner strength and spiritual support needed to overcome them with grace. You have the innate ability to manifest your dreams and live the life you want. Keep faith in the process. Trust the higher wisdom that orchestrates the universe, and above all, trust your own intuition and the strength that resides in your heart. The journey is yours, and you are more than prepared to live it fully. I say goodbye with deep affection, sending wishes of peace, immense joy, and all the abundance that the universe has to offer you. May you always walk in the light of your own being. If this message brought clarity, strength, or healing to your heart, don't leave without subscribing and leaving a comment below. Your voice makes this sacred space brighter for everyone walking this path.